In schools across America, bullies are a fact of life, and they don't just target boys. Girls face harassment too. But there's a new book out offering some tips to teenage girls on how to get respect and how to fight for their rights at school. The co-author is Courtney Macavinta, and she joins us now from San Francisco. Courtney, good morning.
Good morning.
Can't get respect from somebody else if you don't respect yourself. That's the first place it has to start.
That's right. One of the things we talk about in our book is the fact that if girls respect themselves, they'll be more able to get respect in their world and from other people.
And there's some other tips you have in there on the list, setting boundaries. How do you do that?
Correct. One of the things that girls really need to do is trust their gut about how they want to be treated and whether or not they feel safe. And one of the ways to do this is to set boundaries for how you want to be treated. And that could be just telling someone your feelings, I don't really like that, or just knowing your values and beliefs and standing up for them.
You also talk about speaking up, as you were getting to there. But if you speak up, I think a lot of girls might be afraid they're going to become a target.
Yeah, it can feel like a double-edged sword, but really you want to speak up in a confident, courageous, and assertive way. And oftentimes with girls, with the harassment that's going on at schools or the rumor mill that's going on, it's usually people they know or friends. So they should feel a little comfort level in going up to their friend, outside of a group and saying, what you're doing is really hurting me. I thought we were friends. I really want this to stop. And I think that, the more you speak up just in general, the more valuable you'll feel about yourself and the more courageous you'll feel about being yourself.
Which can lead to the tip about fighting for equality. It might be easier for some girls if they thought they were fighting for others and not just themselves, just kind of the way that we're wired.
Correct. Studies actually show that girls are stronger and actually get over things like eating disorders when they're advocates for other girls. So it's really important that girls view their world as part of being a part of a sisterhood with other girls, and that standing up for and protecting other girls is the same as standing up for yourself.
And finally, getting help. When do you know it's time to go to an adult?
You have to really trust your gut on that one, but I think especially in the case of harassment, which can really derail your education, make you afraid, anxious, and depressed, that getting help is part of taking care of yourself, it's part of respecting yourself, and you just want to go to an adult and discuss your options for the steps that you can take.
And finally, the reason for this book, just how bad is it out there, Courtney? How different than when we were going through school?
Well, I think the sad fact is that 1 in 3 girls worldwide still suffer from some form of abuse, but the difference is girls are really starting to find that they can empower themselves to take action to spread respect in their world. So I think the change is really going to come from the girls themselves.
And hopefully with books like yours. Girl power.
Thank you.
Thank you. Courtney Macavinta, the book is called Respect, A Girl's Guide to Getting Respect and Dealing When Your Line is Crossed. Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you.
Still ahead, ovarian cancer.